Hey, what's up? How's it going? Not too bad, to be honest. A little bit on the tired side, but I've just had, well, I don't know. Like 30 minutes ago, I had an energy drink to get me through this study session, so we're ready to go. And I don't have to get up early tomorrow, thank God. Nice, we're energized. Bro, the whole like, one sec. Okay, sorry, I had to chuck in my headphones. Yeah, I did not get that going. And I think it's actually an issue with uh the damn car. I don't know what's going on, to be honest with that. So, whew, I actually have to go to a Nissan dealership to get something else sorted because there's like this um issue with apparently every single Nissan in existence, but people don't notice the issue because they usually have an ICE, internal combustion engine car, that uses petrol or diesel, so you don't notice the sound of this issue happening. I'm not gonna get in too far into it. Something to do with the drive shaft, but it's very obvious on Nissan Leafs because they're completely quiet. So I have to go get that fixed. So while I'm there, I'm gonna get some other stuff done, and I'm gonna ask them what can they do about this auto park. The microphone, dude. You're gonna shit yourself if I link you my microphone, because my microphone is the one on the MacBook Pro M4. I'm not using a standalone mic, I'm using the MacBook mic. How sick is that? Trying to sort myself out real quick before we get started here. I'm actually a bit late today. I was gonna do my long stream today for my celebratory 1,000 subscribers, but I kinda got sucked into gaming, and by that I specifically mean the Spider-Man 2 story, because that is absolutely insane. So I kind of just let myself play that for a bit, because also at the same time I was really tired, and I knew I had to get up unexpectedly early today for something, and so I've had less sleep than I would have, and I would not be able to last a 6-hour stream. So I'm going to do that either Monday night or Tuesday night. So it's coming, I promise you. What am I coding? Well, good question. Today I'm just gonna have a quick look at my Grok. What's up? I'm gonna have a quick look at my Grok plan. I've got a month plan set out, and I think I've covered most of the initial stuff. It was trying to make me build some random thing, and I didn't want to do that. And then I just ended the stream last time. So I'm gonna check what I need to do, because I told it what I know I need to do, and then it's created a plan basically. So I think we might actually be building an app today, or some of an app. So let's see what it says, because we need I think I have a couple apps already, and they're ready to go onto Git. But we should make a couple more, including the weather app for sure. You can play all the games too, and you haven't done much coding. Yeah, when I get a game that I really like, or there's an update for a game that I love, it's hard for me to like leave it. And you know, one of the cool things about streaming is that I have this like obligation now that I need to study, because my stream is my study time basically now. So yeah, let's get cracking here. Get cracking. Holy shit, every time I say that, now I hear the goddamn get cracking thing. Oh, by the way, I'll quickly update this. I have some earnings from YouTube. It's happening, guys. It's happening. Yeah, man, it's like holding myself accountable, basically. So check this out. I'll update my earnings. You guys can see how much I've earned so far from being monetized. That's pretty cool. It's not a crazy amount, but it's actually way more than I expected. Actually, you know what? Maybe I didn't have any expectations. That's why. What was that noise? That's why I didn't expect. That's why I'm surprised. Okay, we need that. 0.37. Okay, plus ooh, this one is, how do I check this? Fuck. How do I do this actually? Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is the right amount. Add revenue by content, and I'm using the content of watch page ads. I'm sorry, 1 sec, I'm not on the chat at the moment. I'm just trying to get the amount here. Wait, what? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So far, this is what, I'll update this here. How do I update it? Where's this goddamn text? Oh, here we go. What was it again? Oh yeah, so easy. Okay, cool. Can you see that? I've made $2.22 from main. Hold up, let me add shorts feed ads as well. Huh? What? Does this count shorts too? No. I don't know. I earned like 6 cents from shorts or something, right? So it's not. I don't know. But 222, not too bad. I wanted to start streaming, creating content about coding too, but I don't know where to start. Well, the thing is, you just need to start. That's what I did. Just start streaming yourself if you want to start, you know. Yeah, something. And Crocodam is really helping me out. He's become a member, and he gave me a super chat last time. So total, I've actually earned like, so far, thanks to Croco, I've earned we've earned $5.59. Oh, here we go. Here's how I can see it. So 2.22, 2.28. Okay, so here's my actual earnings from ads officially. I'm not going to include the memberships money or supers because it's not related to you know, subscribers and getting monetized. By the way, one of the things I do, I don't know why, like if I talk a lot, or actually, yeah, it's just if I'm talking a lot, for some reason I end up yawning. Maybe I'm just stopping myself from breathing or something. All right, let me open up Grok here. Come here, Grocky Poo. Where are you? And I'm not gonna bother showing it. I'm just literally checking what it says. So bear with me while I have a look here. So week 2, it wants us to make a to-do app. I'm confused. Start week 2. Is this day 1 or what? What day is this? Show me in a table form week and day. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, and the days and the focus for that day. And focus for that week. I needed to organize it properly. My sister's texting me. What is it? Hello? What can I do you for? Hey, what's up, Judah? Welcome. It is 10:32, so it's not weird that I'm yawning, but when I talk, see, I think talking, maybe my brain finds it boring, because I did not yawn once when I was gaming in Spider-Man. In Spider-Man, I was like, whoa, oh my god, what's happening? Whoa. I was like Joe Rogan. Whoa, like every 2 seconds. What kind of soap is that? Question mark. Can you get me some facial scrub, the foaming one? Question mark. And if they have it, the coffee scrub? Question mark. My sister's buying some Sukin products. I don't know, I have to check. She's trying to get me to get her a discount on Amazon because I get 5% off for working for them on Amazon. It's Peak. Is that the term? If you've seen any there. Let me know how much and I'll tell you what it costs. Okay, right, so let's see what Grok came up with here. Here's our table. Okay. Right, so let's say week 1 is done. Week 2, to-do list SwiftUI app. We might actually be doing this because it's apparently incorporating a RESTful API. So, RESTful API. Architectural style for designing networked applications uses a set of rules and principles based on HTTP. using RESTful API in Swift. Oh, here's a video that I might need to watch. Where? What is this? Okay, so now I'll share my screen because now I'm reading something interesting. Do you want help in any coding projects, by the way? I'm free this weekend. Oh. Can you code in Swift? Are you here because I'm a Swift coder? Well, I'm kind of focused on Swift, so I might say maybe let's go with it next time. But I do appreciate the offer. We're building our app in Swift at the moment, so mostly React, but I've also worked with Vue and Debugging. Okay, so here's the thing. If we go further with our startup, I'm definitely gonna need someone to I'm probably gonna need someone to convert my app into an Android app. So I don't know if that's possible for you or someone, but that's something I definitely will need. Also React, but I've also worked good backend too. I don't know. It's just my language of choice. It's my peak interest. So that's just what I study. That's just what I do. That's what I want to do. I like it. I like it a lot. In fact, I love it and I'm addicted. That's the truth. Right, we're already starting. Why am I starting soon? Let's turn on this Safari window here. Safari! Where are you? Here we go. Okay, is it visible? There we go. Maybe I need to go to the web. There we go. It's better. I could use React Native for mobile development, but I have done much mobile dev. I'm more on the web app side. Well, I'm not saying I won't need you. I'm just saying at the moment, we're still in the development phase of like the project itself, not even the app. And I've just created I created that mock-up of, did you see the mock-up of the app before? I can't remember who was here for that. But I created the mock-up like just for my friend, my partner and friend, to like see what it could be like. And that was really fun. But like, we definitely don't have like the readiness for progressing further than like even a completed iOS app. I would say at the moment, even or like in terms of even resources like money and stuff, we need to get grants from the government. That's kind of our like one of our goals. So, or it's one of his ideas and his goals. So I'm just at the moment I'm like a partner, but I'm the iOS partner. I'm the app developer partner. So yeah. Yeah, we definitely are. Thank you. Okay, so creating a REST API. What is a REST API? What is a REST? I've seen so many people at RESTful API. What is a RESTful API? A REST API. It kind of confuses me. Amazon? What the fuck? Fuck, my sister's messaging me again. All right. RESTful API is an Why does Amazon have? What is this? Why does Amazon have this up here? Why am I so suspicious? Interface that two computer systems use to exchange information securely over the internet. Most business applications have to communicate with other internal and third-party applications to perform various tasks. For example, to generate monthly payslips, your internal account system has to share data with your customer's banking system. To automate invoicing and communicate with internal timesheet application. RESTful APIs support this information exchange because they follow secure, reliable, efficient software communication standards. Right, okay. That was a little bit hard to wrap my head around. What is an API? I know what an API is, but in terms of, let's see in the relation defines the relation must follow. Right, so this returns, this is the rules part. Clients are users who want to access information from the web. Client can be a person or software system that uses the API. Exposes an API. Representation. Here we go. ChatGPT is better explaining than Amazon, I think. I mean, but I don't know. Sometimes looking at AI, sometimes I can't trust it, you know? Hey, what's up, Aditya? Aditya. Malik. Malik is easier to say, but no offense. Aditya is a cool name. This is a good explanation. See, I had a feeling. I was feeling this. I don't know if that sounds weird or not, but I was. So representational state transfer, REST, is a software architecture that imposes conditions on how API should work. REST was initially created as a guideline to manage communication in complex network like the internet. You can use REST-based architecture. Right, so REST is the way that you make the API work. It's the rules and the set of stuff that how it's set up. So there's specific things that you would do every time when you go to set up an API, I'm guessing. Maybe when I'm figuring out REST, I can get my Nissan Leaf to interact with my finger for once. My finger on the button. Hey, Loop. Yeah, it looks like they're growing. There's a few more people in here. Isn't it? You know what? I always find it weird. Like in that moment, I'm talking to Loop, right? But I'm saying something that makes everyone else perhaps seem like they're third person or third party or something, even though I'm not like separating you guys out like that. Like in the sense that I don't, it's not like I don't care about you or something. Do you know what I mean? Like it's weird how to, I don't know. Talking to chat is weird, I feel. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Like, I mean, I always see you, SK. I see you a lot, SK, in here. Judah, you're always in here now. Loop, you're always in here. And, okay, am I saying this right? Code with Ely? You're not in here as much, right? And also Aditya, you're not in here as much, right? Am I wrong? Learning some backend stuff. Yes. If this is backend stuff, then yes, I am. Yes, I am. Finally. Oh, who says that? Finally. I think it's my second time, I think. Yeah. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's not like I'm counting or anything. It's just some people I recognize more than, it takes me a while also. Apologies to you guys if I forget like what you're working on, or like what language you do, or which country you're in, because there's a lot of people that come in here and sometimes just say one thing and then they leave. Hey, what's up, Music Tube Study? TM. I remember you because of the TM. Bro, I want some Coke, but I don't have any. Sibasish. Are you into Android dev or what? I'm into iOS dev. Thanks for asking. Your name is very cool and also very hard to pronounce. Hope you're doing well, Music Tube Study. TM. I'm gonna call you TM, by the way. Code with Ely. I have to give you a nickname as well. Do you know Code Lyoko? Do you know that show? Just watched a few episodes of the series. The playlist in Netflix is about how Spotify started and story. That's crazy good. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Completely random, but what's your opinion on Linux? Linux is awesome, actually. I mean, I can thank Linux for Mac OS, right? I love Mac OS. I love iOS stuff. And Linux is to thank for that, isn't it? And I've tried Linux before. It's pretty cool. It's very simple. I like that. All right, guys. That's it. Tell TM where you're all from. Get the chat popping with countries. I'll start. Okay, uniform interface indicates the server transfers information in a standard format. Okay, so this will actually be interesting to learn. I'm looking forward to this. Very much so. Isn't that crazy? Like, this might be so boring for someone else, but I'm actually looking forward to this. Like, I'm excited. I'm pumped. Let's do this. Am I part robot or something? Is my brain zeros and ones? Like, just 0, 1, like that. Sorry, I'm getting extra weird. It's late and I'm tired. Albania. Nepal. Oh, Imagine if I had an AI chatbot thing to like say your countries out loud. Well, I guess I have to build a RESTful one, right? I need to follow the RESTful. I mean, isn't it a standardized thing? So let's see what statelessness. Let's see what I have to do. RESTful architecture stateless refers to a communication method. Server completes a required request independently of all previous requests. Clients can request resources in any order. Stateless or isolated from other requests. Okay. Because the server can completely understand and fulfill the request every time. Okay, layer system. Like, I need to plug in my goddamn mouse. One sec. I'm like reaching over here. My Mac is over here. I'm using my Mac. My Mac is my camera and my microphone, by the way. If you guys didn't know that. It's really good. Lost. Hey, just found your channel. I'm 18 and just started learning to code. I'm not sure if choosing Python as my first programming language is right, and I'm going to continue my studies as comp engineer. Well, first off, comp engineering, yeah. I actually finally know that is computer engineering. Thank you. Yeah, throw in your country of origin in the chat. Lost. Man, we all have those insecurities. What the hell do we do? What do we choose? Where do we go? Ooh, Singapore. I freaking love Singapore. I love it. Yes. It's really beginner friendly, I think. I suppose. If you know JavaScript, TypeScript. If you're talking to me, Code Lyoko, I don't use any of that, so I can't really do any of that. Yeah, so Lost, I think my best advice to you, if you're kind of asking for my advice, I think. Just, you got to choose some. Python, I think, is a really great choice because a lot of things use Python. I think not as many things use Python as like React Native nowadays. React Native is very, very sought after. But like, you need to do what you love. And if you love Python, like I love iOS development, I love Swift. I love learning Swift. I love coding in Swift. So if I need to learn something else later, I will, but my interest is in mastering Swift. So do you guys have my are you TM, are you in my Discord already? Python's great, but it can get a bit boring. What do you think, John? Well, Python, I haven't done too much of it, to be honest, and the last time I did was a very, very long time ago. So, because of that, I feel like I can't really comment too much on Python, but I know how effective and useful it is, so. Do you guys want me to link the Discord in here? I do have a Discord if you guys want to join. Oh, fuck. I love making connections with you guys on this and Discord as well. Holy. All right, how do I invite people? Here you go. If you guys want to join, you can here. Wait, no. What the hell is that? Is that just fucking... What is that? Why is it just GG? Oh, here we go. Why did it just link that there? So weird. Just Discord in general. I pinned the link. I think it's kind of, oh shit. Looking at the beginner tutorials on YouTube, but when I wanted to do something on my own, I don't even know what to write as the first line of code. Well, that's a sign that you need to keep watching some tutorials, because there's gonna be a point, like there's a point where you graduate from tutorials to writing some of your own stuff, and for me, continually watching tutorials and then writing some of my own stuff, and then writing some of my own stuff and not watching a tutorial on how to do something in there, but finding out how to do it with either AI or Stack Overflow or the developer documentation. So you gotta. See, I didn't know that. So, see, that's why I can't comment too much on Python. I just know that Python is useful and valuable. RESTful APIs versus what? What is that? Versus APIs. Cacheability, RESTful service support caching. Wait, hold on. Oh, the other API. What's the other one? Is there another API? RESTful API versus what? Restless API? Rapid? I don't know. It's one API, different mechanism. Oh, okay. I don't know, but I know RESTful is something I need to learn for certain jobs. So I think it's important that I grab that skill. Layer system architecture, client can connect other authorized intermediaries between the client and server, and it will still receive response from the server. Service can also pass on for the service to linear RESTful away. Okay. Actually, RESTful. Which is process storing some responses in the client. How come I haven't seen a tutorial about RESTful APIs ever? So it's a request server. So API responsibility. Gets put okay. So okay, I guess we need to. Wait, so Amazon has a building, has a coding thing? I didn't even know that. Is that what I was reading here? Right. Holy. Ah, sorry, I was reading, guys. What's up, Parsa? Welcome. YouTube is doing me a favor and recommending me. Wow. Code was is there a way to escape from this tutorial hell? Thank you. In tomorrow, I think. Lost SHP from basic projects. Start coding them. Yes, SK. Great idea. Anyone knows Wi-Fi hacking? All I know is Swift hacking. TM. There are seeds, you lucky. If there are seeds, you lucky. Mohammed's #1 right now. This is always we call it building a backend in Swift or something like that. Thanks, SK, for offering support here. Really appreciate it. For me, I just started creating random products. Excuse me, myself. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't let AI write the code for you. You have to ask it specific questions like, how would I add this into this? Like, what's the best way to do that or something like that? Amazon's data center business part delivery business. They sell servers. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that either. Want to learn Wi-Fi hacking? Anyone knows, guys? Not me. Right, so what task? Data response error in. If let error. I've done this before. I recognize this, and then I've done task.resume. Task.resume. So that must be a thing in Swift. The resume thing. It's a resume. It's a function in Swift. It's a method in Swift. Sorry. Okay, initiate data task using your session data task completion handler. Share data URL session.share.data task with URL. So we create a data task, and that creates it. Completion handler with URL. Completion handler. Closures call it asynchronously when the task completes. It's not the closure. We handle potential errors. Right. So this is something you definitely need to practice with. Man, I'm reading Fast API doc, which is crazy. It teaches you more than Fast API itself. Is that the one you meant? Fast API? Mohammed? TM, just get into Linux. Ubuntu is better than Kelly. Boys, we got 20 people in here at the moment. I'm shocked. Sorry, I have to keep messaging my sister back. She's trying to order stuff from, funnily enough, Amazon for Prime Day. So, hey John, keep this series going. I've been searching for videos like my coding journey and stuff, but they don't actually explain where they actually get started. I'm glad YouTube recommended you live. Oh, thanks, man. I will keep going. I mean, I'm not gonna stop. This is now becoming my permanent thing. And if somehow I can make if I can make enough money with this, I'll do it like constantly. This will be my, well, you know, I mean, I will stop at some point, as in, you know, I'm not gonna go 24 hours a day, if you know what I mean. But I'll make it like pretty much my job. At the moment, I do Uber and Amazon, Uber Eats and Amazon packages deliveries to pay my bills. And then I focus on this in my meantime because I really want to get a job doing coding. But if I could do coding and also streaming coding, that would be absolutely incredible. But YouTube, hopefully YouTube will pay me more for my ads. Python framework. Whoops. Oh, what happened? That's weird. Thanks, Code Lyoko. Sorry, I've just named you that now. Oh, sorry. I missed your message, Ibrahim. Hey, bro, what's up? I think I missed your message. Sorry. How did I miss that? Did I miss that? Apologies. Okay. So. Realm of REST API interactions, Swift URL loading system shines by processing requests and responses asynchronous. unlike asynchronous operations, hold your app's responsiveness, asynchronous calls. Yes, I know that. Just delve into Swift's asynchronous programming paradigms. Support the power of closures, completion handlers, and Swift's grand central strategy. Ah, thanks for subscribing, Marquez. Thanks, brother. I thought you had subscribed before, but it just showed now. I don't know why. Maybe you didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. Code Lyoko was a really cool TV show ahead of its time back in the day. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Look at this. It was like an animated thing. Oh, whoa, they made a Netflix cartoon version? No, this is what I know is this. Code Lyoko. It was like a digital world thing where there was like, I think there was like hacking and stuff involved in it. Pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It was like an anime, sort of Japanese-y type thing. I don't really know how to explain it. I can't remember what happened in it, but I know it was cool. It's been a while. Click the bait. It's not a clickbait. It was a freaky show. Yeah, it was, right? You remember that? Asynchronous calls, asynchronous UI update example, dispatch.global.async. Something time-consuming app. Sleep 3 seconds. Update UI on the main thread. Dispatch main.async. Table text. Task completed. Task asynchronous to global background queue using. Simulate a time-consuming task. Network request. Sleep 3. Switch back to the main thread using dispatch. Update the UI elements. Click the completion of the task. Synchronous calls are the backbone of responsive dynamic apps. Saying this is mastery. This is a great explanation here. I'm loving this. Implementation insights. For Linux, okay, but usually you won't be writing RESTful APIs in Swift. You would write them in Python, JavaScript, or ease, Golang, performance, other languages. Well, so, okay. So then, but brain's broken. I saw jobs that were for iOS development specifically, and they wanted RESTful understanding. And I think it's really, it's really powerful to be able to write it in Swift too. So maybe, look, worst case scenario, I use it for my own startup app. Best case scenario, I can use it for my job, right? And I can handle asynchronous calls, which is really important. Nah. When you say nah, it's like Japanese for, right? Don't you think? Is this free? Oh. It's essential because you will be using APIs every day. Well, that's interesting. I mean, interesting. Good to know that it's not.
The vast majority of
I'll check that later. Well, here's Swift API calls, a video about Swift API calls.
iOS apps have some sort of networking component to them. Data lives on a server, and the iOS app needs to go to that server, download the data, and display that data nicely to the user on the device. Today's video breaks down the basics of how that works. We talk
Watch this video be sponsored by Squarespace.
about what is JSON and how to use it, and then we write a network call in code using async await in Swift. And this process is a foundational skill for any iOS developer and will almost certainly be asked about during an iOS developer interview. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Every single one of his videos is sponsored by Squarespace.
Before we dive in, I want to say that learning network calls is very tricky. It took me a long
So calling them but not writing them, is that what you're saying?
time to fully grasp them, and it took me writing a ton of different network calls to fully understand
Whoa,
them.
App Stuff made a Swift networking masterclass for free. Fuck, I need to save that. That's really good. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Right, so mainly I would be like calling APIs, but I wouldn't be writing the RESTful APIs. I'd be the one trying to get my app to interact with the API. Is that kind of what's happening?
This video is meant for the beginner to give you the foundational skills on a simple example, but I want to encourage you that, hey, you're not going to be a network call pro app calls. Okay.
Okay. Right.
So we need to download data from a server and make it look pretty on the device. When working with data from a REST API,
so then I don't need to, well, so I don't need to know how to make it mainly. I just need to know how to get access to it from Swift.
That data will be formatted in what's called JSON.
Because otherwise, well, that would be backend generating an API, right? But I don't need to make an API, right? I just need to use one or access one.
Short for JavaScript Object Notation.
I just realized my continuous practice text is massive.
Here's a basic example of a user object in JSON. You can see it's encapsulated by curly braces. It has key value pairs.
Fetch data and use that data for your front end. Right. So, for example, I'm still working on a crypto app that it calls data from an API. So that's So if I understand this correctly, then what this means is most APIs are RESTful APIs, basically. And I only need to know how to interact with them rather than create them. So when like a company is saying like know how to have experience with RESTful APIs, that means have experience calling APIs, right? Probably.
In this example, we have a username, a bio, and an avatar URL. That's a super simple example. Let's look at a real life version of this in the GitHub API documentation. So I'm in the Get a User section of the GitHub.
Almost every API nowadays is RESTful. Okay, yeah. So then you just need experience using APIs. That's what they're basically saying when they say RESTful API, right? Because I'm pretty sure, like, let's go to Seek real quick and have a look here. iOS developer. Watch there be none. I've seen a few here. Oh, doesn't exist. Working with. Right. So, okay, I I misunderstood this then. Because I thought that meant like incorporating a RESTful, like basically creating one in my app, but that's not what it means. It means incorporating a call and using APIs. Okay, now I get it. That makes so much sense. Whew. That also takes a lot off my learning plate. I realized that would have been insane if I actually learned how to build that. Like right now. No, I don't think I could even. Probably be a lot of work. Look at there's so much React here. Front end developer. Also above in that job posting, collaborate with backend teams to define robust API interfaces. Here, collaborate with backend teams. So the backend works with the the front end or whatever end to like create. So the backend is making APIs. Is that right? To go with the app that can talk to different systems together. Is that what's happening there? You know the concepts of front end and back end dev, right? I do, but not in a like very um, deep sense. Like front end is like pretty much what I'm doing, and back end is like very complicated stuff like this, right? Like creating APIs versus like messing around with the UI, right? Okay. Okay then. That's a good way to look at it. Right. Um, what is this? That is not what I'm looking for. And then full stack is the front and the back, right? So I think I don't know, maybe I'm suited for front end development at least at this stage of my life. Front end developer, Jesus. Look at the pay. Holy fuck. So good. So good, mate. So good, mate. What do you need? 3 years of front end development. Look at that. Fuck off. Give me a Swift job, please. It's good for some of you guys to go and do. React Native. Remote. I'd love to get a remote job. At the moment, I might honestly have to get a remote job in the US. Because, like, there's not too many people here using Swift. It's more in the US. Australia seems to use React way more. I don't find, like, much in the way of this. Yeah, anyway, let's get back to coding. You're full stack, okay. So you would be very experienced in a lot of different things, right? Where do you look at these jobs? It isn't LinkedIn. No, that's not LinkedIn Polycode. That was just Seek. That was Seek. Seek and you shall find.
Documentation. Over on the left here, you can see all the different areas you can go into. So see, I'm in user, get a user is what I want to be in. Now, so this is documentation. It'll tell you what's in the API. Over here on the right, you see this default response. Now, because I have my screen blown up, it's a super little window, but you can see, right here's this curly braces, there's a login, there's an avatar URL. Down here, you'll see a bio. Now, this is just an example of the response. What I like to do is take this URL here in the curl, copy it, and then if you open up your terminal, You can type in curl and then paste that URL. Now you see it's api.github.com users and then
Oh, I
username.
watched Swiftful Thinking do this, like over here. He's a genius. That guy's an absolute genius. I like this guy, app stuff, because he does recent things. Like all Sean Allen's training is like years old.
This is like the placeholder. So let's delete username and I'll type in my username, SALLEN0400. You can type in your GitHub
There's a
username,
way to do
hit
it without
return, and this returns
doing
real
this.
data from the API. So you can see here's my login, see here's my bio, iOS developer specializing in Swift.
Instead
You
of
can
just
see,
watching these videos,
follower count. So
write some
this is
async
what
await
a
code yourself.
real example of
I will. I just wanted to see like how he was doing this. I'm not watching the whole video. I've done a few JSON things already, actually.
I'm not even going to get into that. Into your models. Encodable is when you're uploading something. It's when you're decoding something. Down here it says codable is decodable and encodable. This just combines both of them, but the use cases when.
So if I open up, what do I have here? My crypto tracker app is actually using this. Let's see here. Right, my coin data service. Coin model codable. All right, let's now that we understand what's going on here, or I understand what's going on with the whole RESTful API thing. Let me quickly look through this real quick. Quick. I mean, okay. To do try thing, yeah. Right. Okay, let's have a look here at what Grok is actually saying to do. I got on that tangent because I was like, what's a RESTful API? That's what happened to me. So, what API is it telling us to use here? Oh, just a JSON placeholder. So, we made it up, right? Okay. This is good. This is really good. So, can you give me the JSON placeholder, please, for the first app? I'll be right back. 1 sec. I need to grab some water. Live API, huh? Actually, that could be a good idea. Let's use a live API, like we are with the crypto app. Well, I don't know what. Do you have a recommendation of a live API to use with this? With a to-do list app? I suppose you don't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is AI just making me do some dumb shit right now? Search for a photos API. Photos API free. Free image and photo video API. Pexels. Maybe that one? Give your users access to our entire photo library and video library without leaving your app or website. It's free. Wait, I know Pexels, I think. Yeah, it's free and seamless. Let me find it for you. Okay, there's one available, I think, just to get you started on getting data, then move on to create, update, delete, CRUD. Okay, yeah, because I've done a bunch of CRUD. I feel like I could be better in CRUD, but I've done a bunch already, so that's good. Why is my BRB still there? Obviously still here. I'm obviously back. Pick some. Pick some. Oh yeah, this one. Just add your desired image size after a URL and you'll get a random image. Like that one? Okay. Static random image. So you run image every time based on a seed by adding seed. Grayscale. Blur. Question mark blur to the end. Just the amount of blur. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Blur 2. Um, Advanced user may combine any of the options above. Huh. Okay. So let's make a scrollable photo app instead. Fetching photos on page load and another button to fetch more photos and add them to the currently fetched ones. Oh yeah, okay. That seems like a good idea. Let's try that. Where's my thing here? Do that. Close that. Close that. All right, I'm just gonna move that out. Okay, let's pop over to here, study part. Why is Xcode missing again? Here we go. All right, so let's make a new project and iOS app. And it's going to be called Photo API demo, maybe. Now name it demo. Photo API, that's better. Let's save it in dev work, I guess. Create. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is daunting, but it's going to be fun. So we need a scroll here. Check out my awesome images. So we need a display random for photos, placing data where it fits. You can send it to in the Discord. You can send it to the I don't know, the Swift chat if you want. I can have a look in there. Oh, I gotta reply to Croco. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah. So you made 4 images random, and then you can get new photos. Or should it maybe? Superman. My reaction to Superman. The dreaded new James Gunn Superman. For reference, Crocodam in Discord. I told him not to. He was seeing Superman the other day, and I told him not to spoil me. And now he wants a reaction stream. Maybe I'll make a reaction stream for the members. Wink. All right. Yeah, so we can do something like that. Let me bring up a. Let me put this here. No, I can't. Can I not? Save image. Downloads. This one. It's kind of small, but it'll work. Add image temp downloads. All right, so this is kind of what we're gonna make then. Hopefully you guys can see that. What does that thing say? Make photos grayscale. Ah, okay. Yeah, this will be fun to make. So we don't really need. I'm gonna take off the web for now, and we can put this in the corner here. So we need a toggle here to change to grayscale. Then we want for random images pulled from server. So this would be image view, and then fetch set of 4 new random images button, and then we're gonna. What does that bottom thing say? More photos. So you set up a fetch new photos and a more photos so you can scroll. More photos button to allow to scroll. Load 4 more photos below current 4. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. This part, maybe, I don't know. Just looking at it, I'm thinking that. Okay, cool. So, where's our, just grabbing this. So random static, oh wait, hold on. Random. So this gives a this is the part that gives a random image. Let's just copy link, I think. So we need a new file. It's gonna be a Swift file. I want to name it data service. Do I want to name it something else? Hold on. I know what to name this. It's gonna be maybe the model, actually. Data model. Images model. Data model. Perhaps. So we need so that provides a random square, right? Is that right? 250? Random square image pulled. Okay. So let's look at my reference file here, so I can kind of follow along what I did before and get some practice in here. So, right, okay. We create our model in the image of the but we don't have an incoming thing, actually. What? Hopefully we can do that, and then we repair image URL as a string. Oh, I've done this before. All right. Who's this? We need a what is it? Do we actually wait? We don't actually need a decoder here, do we? I think this is different. We just need a pull from a URL. Maybe I'm over complicating this right now. Which would help me to look at this other website that I had before. Let me bring that up real quick. Mastering the APIs thing. So, should we try and do this with an asynchronous call? Which perhaps would be in a function? Typically. I think I need that actually, don't I? URL data response error. Flat. Okay, hold on. Let me go in here. Go into the service. That's, I think that's exactly what we need, right? Hey, KZ Gamer. My current goal is to get, well, I've shifted my goals ever so slightly. I guess. I mean, my main goal is to get a junior developer job or some sort of job I can work in with coding, even freelancing if possible. And then if somehow at all possible, succeed in either YouTube or a startup that my friend and I are working on right now, where I am the coder. What is the thing you build currently? What tech stack is this? I'm using Xcode. I'm working with Swift 6, SwiftUI, Swift coding language. And I'm building a random photo generator app using an API. What's the idea of problem you're trying to solve with this code? I'm trying to, well, it's just, the problem is I don't know enough about doing like pulling APIs, calling APIs. So that's what I'm working on here. If let data equals data. Oh, let me get rid of that. Do I need to do that? Actually. Let me see my other one here. Other file. Also interested in learning code. What all projects should I be building? Sort of easy basic apps, to-do list. Even this is a basic app. Learn using APIs. APIs are really important to know. A lot of companies like to use APIs. You need to generally know your CRUD functions. What other apps? I don't know, weather app. there's a lot of different basic apps that you should at least try and make. Let data response equals try await URL, share data from URL. So this properly pulls. Okay, so it's a little bit unnecessary here, I think. I feel like every project is just to-do app, as in a to-do app. We do all CRUD things and also have API stuff involved. We have to do saving in the database. I mean, yeah, kinda, right? I guess they all are, but obviously they get more complicated as you go. Oh, hey, I'm doing pretty good. Hydroxer, how are you doing? 5 experimental and made all the basic project idea and learned which is for then what should next thing? I mean, probably. I mean, if you have a portfolio, if you don't have a portfolio, make one, and if you do, then start applying for jobs, right? How did I handle the data in the crypto? Try it, wait. Where's my playground? Not this one, fuck. I mean, sorry, nobody's still growing his channel like mad. Yeah, man, everyone's coming in. I'm so surprised. We got like 32 people in here at the moment. 30 people. Welcome, everybody. Glad you're all wanting to come along my journey with me. And your journeys too, right? Put your to-do app in the portfolio. Put a weather app in there. Put like a camera app in there, like an app that uses apps that use different types of things. Maybe I'm making something in Python that people use, and I can say I made it. Oh, good. That sounds fun. What should I make for it? Put portfolio is the question. How's it going? Sorry, I got away for a bit. Oh, that's all right. No worries. Code Lyoko. You made some cool little apps, dude. You make some cool little apps, dude. I got a Kanban verse code UI, a portfolio, and various sites with UI libraries I made. Oh, interesting. Shows the journey. You will be better as you go. Yep, I'm trying. Louis, hey, watching you code while I code for a project at work. Let's go. Oh, awesome, man. That's cool. What kind of project are you working on? To open my here we go. This is the one. Has my stuff with this stuff. Try catch. I'm talking to the guy with it. Oh, sorry. Oops. Yeah, see, look, we literally did this. I need to do this over and over again a couple times, I think. So I just know, I see what's going on and I ask questions like, what is happening? So we're making sure data equals data, image equals UI image of type data. Data is this data. Func download with escaping. That's new to me as well. Download image async loader. No worries, we're all learning here, even the pro devs. Yeah, right? Everyone's just constantly, there's something to learn. Let image, view model image. I don't know weak self either. I have to follow that up with Swift. Type data. Response, it returns a UI image. Does it need to return a UI image, I wonder? Or just an image? Oh, this is the same as what I did in the crypto app. Sorry, I'm just reviewing right now because I'm trying to make sure I understand what's going on here. I like this method. I think it's the same thing, right? I believe it's another way to do it. What did you make? I made a crypt. Well, it's not complete. It's not complete. It looks like this. It uses it. It pulls from an API on CoinGecko. So we got this. We got a portfolio. You can add stuff. Well, you can't do it now. It's not complete, but it's coming. It's coming along. But I'm building it through tutorial, so I'm not. It's not me doing it, like purely me. But it's important that I'm new to it, so I have to kind of go through a tutorial with this. I'm still new to APIs. Oh, thanks for your subscription, Hidden. Hiddixon. Thanks, man. Thank you also to anyone else who subscribed in secret. There's a lot of you guys have your subscriptions on private, and that's why it doesn't show up on the stream. You can get the foundation and mess with the app as you go. Yeah, definitely. I can do stuff with the app once I've completed it. So we make a URL object, which is where we fetch the data from. And did I make that? Yeah, so URL protected, and if it doesn't, if the URL has no URL, it doesn't exist. And then we initiate a data task using URL session data task. So we have that handling data response and error, right? If let data equal data, we can do print received data. Received data. Data? Like that? Something like that. And then and Dan. What the heck? My sister never texted me back. That's weird. Why not build the UI first, then fetch the data? You also need to return the images. I could do that. Well, we have a start at least here. I'm using the MacBook Pro. Oh, I forget which toggle I need. I think that's fine one. Test. Show grayscale. All right. Whoa, no. Okay, that didn't help. That's annoying. Oh well. I thought it might, unless. Nope. Nope, did nothing. Is Swift better and enjoyable like Python? Yeah, I like both of those languages. Swift is my most enjoyable language though, so I chose that to learn. Yeah, I love Swift. All right, so we've got a toggle here. That can change. Does it use that? No. I have to set up something with this. So let's make, I guess, an image view, right? Wait. Image view of type view. Var body some view. And then let's just, oh wait. How do you, I forget how to use extensions, fuck. Where's my practice coding thing? Bro uses extensions all the time. Oh, thanks for your subscription, Kizzy Gamer. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here. Okay. Let's... I know he's added a subscription. I mean, an extension subscription. What the fuck? I thought I would have one here. Following this guy, use them all the damn time. Why am I not seeing any? Let's go to the Apple Docs. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking for here. File path component, is that it? But how do I set it up? Goddamn Apple documentation. Using extensions in Swift code. Swift.org. Extension of some type. Like that. That's what I did. Can I find type image view and scope? Do I have to put image view here? Oh, now I'm confused. Bro, I just jumped in. Which language is this? It's Swift. Kiel. Thanks for answering, Big Friend. How are there so, like, I'm assuming most of you guys are developers or want to be developers, right? How are you, what, like, this is the most active time for you guys. Like, I stream in the morning. Sometimes I only have like 10-ish of you guys in here, but like, I had almost like 30, 40 people in here right now. Bro, how can I be incredibly patient like you? And now important being extremely patient as developer. The thing is, you have to trust yourself and love what you're doing. That's what I do. Like, I know that I'm gonna figure it out at some point. You have to imagine that you will figure it out, and that's how you figure it out. Fuck, I need a haircut. God damn it. Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck this, because extensions are fucking me around. I'm gonna just make a new file. Don't have an issue with this. Image view. So this is gonna be the image pulled from web. Okay, image of image placeholder, and it's gonna have so what we're gonna do is we're put image view here. There obviously is no image view yet, officially, but for a oops. We'll put image view actually down here. And then foreign images, fetch set of new. Let's make the button, fetch new images. Oh, buttons good. Fetch. Oh, what was your refresh, right? System image. Rotate. Clockwise. Is that right? Fuck, what's the name of it again? SF symbols. A triangle, right? Never gonna remember that, am I? Hey. I didn't embed everything there. Wow, no. Actually, no, I don't like that. That was bad. Actually, looks bad. What a goddamn long ass name or system image. Do you have any suggestion on what I can code? I don't know what to do right now. You do web apps, right? Oh, you do your full stack web apps, web mostly, right? Here's an idea. Make an API that I can pull from. Kidding. It'll take you like days, right? What can you do? Do you know how to do anything with animations? Can you do animations on there? I'm confused between buying the iPhone 16e or the Mac Mini M4. I want to learn iOS development and be more productive, but I also really want an iPhone since I've never had one. That is a tough one, actually. Can you get the Mac Mini first and then go for the iPhone after that, possibly? Considering if you have a phone already, then you can start your development journey straight up. Oh, really? Not really? It'll take you a day, less than a day to make that? Just what can I put? Just do like, I was thinking like make a triangle. Code a triangle that you can tap and it'll like animate to different parts of the screen. It's very simple what I think what I said, but like you got to be able to tap the triangle. And then share the app with us. Phoenix, if I may ask, what was your job before learning to code? Well, I'm still doing my jobs, and I do Uber Eats delivery, and I do Amazon Flex, like delivering packages. So I'm hoping, what I was hoping is, and this wasn't a hope at all when I started, just by the way, because I didn't expect anything, and maybe that's why it's happening, but hoping that YouTube, perhaps, now that I've crossed the threshold of 1,000 subscribers, can let me have enough monetization on my like streams and stuff that I can stop having to do Uber Eats. That was the whole motivation to get that. So yeah, but I definitely cannot, like, this thing here, the unexpected gold memberships to quit Amazon delivery. That's the if I somehow got enough memberships, and I'm not, saying I'm asking for them. I would never say that. It's up to you if you guys want to support me, or do something like that. I'm just saying that's the amount that would enable me to actually quit Amazon and do this more, like, actually full time. Also, nice to meet you, Guatam. How's it going? Society is cooked. Absolutely. It's 100% cooked. Load more. I'm doing good. I'm also learning web development. Oh, cool. But I'm doing HTML and CSS right now. Okay. That's awesome. I always love to see more people learning coding. It's so cool. So we've got our buttons. We got a grayscale here. Should we have basic buttons here? Should we have this inside this? And then maybe put these in an H stack? Embed in H stack. Why is it not embedding the full thing? Come on. Come on, man. Just do it. Fuck. Can we directly start with Swift? Yes. I mean, yes. This is my language of choice. I took a C++ class in high school and it was hard. Dude, it's always so hard when you first start. It's so hard. Swift was hard. Swift is an easy language and Swift was hard for me. But I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Can we get a dark mode on here instead? What's going on? Why can't I access that button? Hello? What? That's weird. Dot preferred. Dark. There we go. Let's have that. Much better. Much better. So, okay, we've got our buttons. Fetch 4 new sets of random images button. That's a refresh, and then load more photos before current. That's what we're organizing ourselves here. All right. So image. Oh, jeez. So what we're gonna. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me there's a bug with this again. You know what? I'm gonna commit this right now, if I can, immediately. What? Deleted? What? It's not deleted. Bro. What is this bug that I'm encountering here? What is it? I've had it before. Dude. It's like some sort of iCloud error or something. What is going on? What am I supposed to do here now? My plan is to master HTML, CSS, then JavaScript, then React, and then React Native for iOS and Android apps. It sounds like a lot, but sounds like a plan at the same time. Good luck. You can do this, man. That's sounds like a massive endeavor. Do you chat GPT when you get stuck? If not, then how do you tackle error problems? Yes, I do ask AI sometimes because it's basically like a live version of Stack Overflow. And occasionally I look at the documentation. I don't usually do that, but I do. I've been a lot on ChatGPT with screenshots as well. Oh, really? You ever want to rage quit and break your hardware? Yes, when this dumb shit comes up. Yes, I do. Why? Why iCloud, you fuck? God damn it. What does A mean? I can't remember what A means. This app is fucked now, I think, because of that. Let me, I don't know what the error is though. I don't know what it is because no matter what I do, if I say wherever I save something, it doesn't save. Has anyone ever seen this before? Maybe you could screenshot this, then upload on ChatGPT and ask it for a review. But do you mean this thing? Because I've done that and it doesn't know what's going on. Bro, breaking hardware. This fucking MacBook Pro. Dude, no. There's no way I'm breaking this. this Mac was. We got it. It's $3,700 for this Mac. Have you tried React Native? Yes, I have. I don't like it that much. It was kind of, I don't know. I mean, aside from this, I've never had issues. I think, you know what I think it is? I think I'm having issues because I'm using the beta of Xcode. Because I wanted to use the glass feature, the glass button and stuff, and the updated stuff, but it's done this twice on me now. Can we get a dot animate here? How do we animate the button? I forget I need to check that. I want to later. We'll do that later. That's a nicety. I've not heard of the M series of Macs crashing. Well, it's not crashing. Hey, what's up, Bunny Cat? Yes, same. You're looking at my face, right? Mega tired. I heard the M series. It's not crashing. I think it's the beta of the freaking Xcode. Look at that. Fuck. I don't know how to fix it either. I think I have to force quit it like I did. I had to force quit this last time. I mean, I think I can keep coding for now. But what I'm gonna have to do is copy the code into like a freaking file or something. I think it's gonna die. It's gonna, because it won't, like, if I try, I can't commit. Or maybe it's related to the Git connection. Commit. Look, it says deleted. Oh, hold on. Can I commit this? App save data. Please commit. Okay, maybe that's okay. Cause now we have it in the cloud, right? We have it on GitHub. So let's be happy that we have that. Had to run around in court for an audit stating the reason why I waited 1 year before going in college after school. Oh, geez, that's annoying. Do you get overwhelmed? Yes, I do. I used to get overwhelmed in the beginning. Much less so now because I feel like I've gone over that hump of like the difficulty level. So it's a lot easier now, but it's still hard. There's still stuff. There's still like major points of things I have to learn and properly be able to like do. All right, we've got our buttons. So an image view. We need an H stack. We need a V stack with an H stack, I believe. And then let's say we want a wait, no, hold on. Well, yeah, we could just build it in here for simplicity's sake. Placeholder. We'd want two of these, right? Yeah. So it's not going to be a frame. Don't know if this is going to be resizable or not. Dot border. White. Bro. Image here. So image view is actually going to be one of these. Image here. Oh my god. Wait, what? So it's the last 5 days with almost no technical grounding solutions. Thanks, Cat, for your reply with that. Code the Yoke, I don't know about John, but I want to see. Wait, what? Wait, what's going on now? Oh, I see what I've... Right, I've, the naming convention. Image... reusable. There we go. So we want one image with a border. And that's going to be called from the... Huh? Oh my god. Piss off. That thing won't piss off. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Oh, I'm so chill right now. Internal errors. Oops. How's it started with you going? It's good. It's occasionally getting updated through me and him chatting here and there. We'd love to try your app and give feedback, but no pressure. Take your time. Thanks, buddy. It's got some more details that I can add to it, but I haven't had a chance yet to do that. I also like today's supposed to, was it Friday? No, Sunday now technically for me. But yeah, I worked on Friday, but usually I don't work, so I did Amazon. So I didn't have as much time to like do other things. On that day. So image wait, what? Oh, this got Is it usable or usable like that? I don't even know. That should work, right? That should be fine. Hello? Life does happen, yeah. You guys will definitely be able to try the app. I do need beta testers for that. God, stop. Okay, what do I want this to do? I just want it to be a square. It's going to auto load it in as a square, right? So this is gonna, what is the issue here? What are we bugged out on? What is happening right now? I'm gonna delete this and rebuild it, remake it. It couldn't be moved to the trash. Dude. Why? Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna copy this, just in case. Actually, that padding was not too bad. Now, I'm just gonna... copy that, and I'm gonna force quit Xcode. I have to. I have no choice. Alright, let's try again. Okay, it won't even open the damn file. What is this? What is happening here? It won't open the file. Why? Why? What is going on? Holy moly. I never, you know what? I'm gonna have to download regular Xcode. I never had this problem before. Although, I don't know if it, fuck, I don't know. Okay, how do I, where are my folders? Jesus, I need to put maybe this on a certain folder. Not an, it shouldn't have an issue though working on iCloud, right? It shouldn't. Because it's downloaded. Right? Am I missing something? You should get operation before it broke. Yeah, I did, sort of. Like, not right at the end, but I did one, yeah. So technically, I still have it on Git. And it still exists on my Mac. I literally have it right here, but it won't open for some reason. It says it just could not be opened. Like, I can't open anything. Here's other project files, some conflicts, so it's broken. It could be here's the two differences. The main difference I noticed is when I put my folder in the cloud. That's when it started causing problems for me. Like my dev work folder, it was in iCloud. Hello, Raul. Loof, I'm trying to learn Swift 6, brother. Swift 6, my man. Open the project file in a text editor and search for confirm it. So you get conflict markers in it. Okay. Thank you, Loof. Much appreciated. Thank you. All right, let's open the file. Is it? It's in here. So like any file, or the project file, open with. Are you sure? Maybe like content view, I could open and text edit. Okay, that can't be opened. That means it's gotta be iCloud related, right? Because it even won't open with another app. It's not just Xcode. I just saw that. So I'm gonna move dev work onto my. It must be when it needs to upload an update. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, now bullshit. That's bullshit. Right, I need to. I'm gonna. But that's never happened before. I don't get it. That's never happened. Okay, I can open it in Notes. Weird. Very weird. Very weird. But I can't open it in. You can see that, right? That opened in Xcode, but the project itself won't open. Brother. By the way, we can't see what you're doing, just a black background, but yeah, it could be cloud related. Then move it locally to test. Yeah, I'm just gonna move it locally. The Finder cannot. I know, because you can't see Finder at the moment. Now I'm just like freaking out at a black screen to you guys. But it says Finder cannot complete the operation because some data in that folder cannot be read or written. Oh, blah, 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 blah. The only thing I can do is make a new project, I think. Or maybe I can clone it down. I can clone it down from Git. Let's go to Git. I'm just gonna, okay. Bad news. It's not on Git. Oh my god. That's fine. I mean, we have the files. It's not like the files are gone. Why is it not in Git though? That's weird. That's fine. I'm just gonna make a new project. Oops. My bad. Let me open this up here. Yeah, let's name it photo. Let's just do it. Demo photo API again. And then this time we'll just put it in downloads because that is local. And you know what? I'm not gonna. just to test. To test, I'll keep the Git repository thing, because if there's an issue with that, then maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's an issue with Git and the beta. That could be an issue. That could be something that's happening, possibly. All right, now let me quickly see if I can open these files into here. Or I can drag them in. It's probably not gonna let me, but let's try. Okay, it works. Perfect. Let's put these in, put them all in. Thank God we can do this. And have to get rid of content view 1. Delete. Content view. There we go. Now, what is our issue here? Cannot find target description for Wait. Did that create another issue? Holy crap. You know what? It's because it can't find it. Can it find content view 2? What? Okay, hold on. Let me just delete this. New empty file, content view. Right, we have a file here. We're just going to copy the code from the content view of that other one. What a pain. Jeez. Open with notes. Just gonna copy this in. Should be fine, right? Yeah, there we go. It works. Cool. Get rid of this. Stuff you can't see happening. Deleting notes. Okay, here we go. Finally. Shift Command K. Well. Oh, maybe, yeah. Sorry, I didn't try that. I could have / should have tried that. Oops. Whoops. Whoops. Guys, I'm gonna have to take a break. My fiance is calling me, so I'll be back in just a minute, okay? Okay, I just hung up with my fiance. She was sitting around the fire, chilling. How do I connect my headphones to here now? There we go. Cool. I prefer Grok over Chat GPT. Excuse me. I'm in the mood for a warm drink. I might make a hojicha. Okay, this looks pretty good. I probably overcomplicated it a little bit, but basically this change this to image, right? So this will be image, and then it's gonna. How did you get the phone screen? I type. Didn't you just ask me that? It's in Xcode, my man. It's a preview. It allows you to do that. I feel like Grok is better. I use Visual Studio Code. Do you not get like a preview thing there? No, I don't actually. I don't use Visual Studio. It seems really complicated to use Visual Studio. I don't like it. Also, I just want to say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers today. If you guys are watching, feel free to join the Discord if you want. It's linked in above. We're currently building out our Discord, so feel free to join. Shadow Slayer, hey John, loved your song, Love Me Again. When did you move from singing to coding? Hilarious, you're hilarious. Funnily enough, that is my name, and it's matching to John Newman, the singer. I really like Love Me Again, actually. I do really like that song. Especially because it was in was it that song that was in Suits? I absolutely love the show Suits. All right, so we have our image that will be pulled. Man, do you have some CS background or you are new to it? I don't have any CS background. No, none. My only background is the Swift that I've learned, pretty much. Let me reopen that thing. I need to see how to do this. And then my other here. Oh no, it can't be open because it's bugged. Bugged. All right. Well, I am a computer scientist, and let me tell you something. Please go over the computing fundamentals. That's going to help you a lot in really finding you a job. Okay. Even though it's not going to earn you anything, but it'll help a lot. Okay. I'll have a look. Computing fundamentals. Oh. I'm just checking out a Swift plus Pexels API thing here on GitHub real quick to review what I have to do here. I don't actually know what I need to do. Oops, or I can't think of what I'm supposed to do. And I can't review my code. I don't know if this is actually what we're supposed to do. I think we're supposed to do something different. I need to go quickly into a review thing here. And look at what I need to do here. Is it this one? Downloading JSON using Combine. No. Maybe this one here? Let me see. I think it's just download with escaping. Oh, thanks for your subscription, Mylind. Thanks so much. Hello, Big Task. Tired, but good. We're having fun. How are you doing? Yeah, we're trying to cover I'm trying to cover API calls and stuff and remember how to do it. Good to hear. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. What the hell? That's weird. Do you guys want to see what I'm doing with my review here? I could show you what I'm doing here. Wow, why does that look so weird? Oh, it's because but it's also down, right? It's strange. There we go.
So the first thing we want to do before we use anything is check that we have data, check there's a good response, and check there is.
Thus I was able to print my strings of my list out in one line of code with the correct spacing. I was so happy. Oh, congrats! That's awesome, man. Good job. It's so nice to be able to like have something. It feels so rewarding that you actually did it.
No error. But before we do that, let's actually, at the bottom of this task here, let's call .resume. So this sets up the task, but it doesn't actually start until we call resume. So this is kind of like the start function. And it's resume because you can pause or suspend a task and then resume it again. But we're just going to use resume basically to start it. So in this code here, in this block, let's first check that we do have data. We'll say guard let data equals data else. And if there's no data, we will print no data. And then we can return. Let's check that we have no error. We'll say guard error is equal to nil. Else, we will print
my mouse, where is
error. And we'll
Holy
do a colon,
shit, my mouse
backslash, open
disappears.
close parentheses, and here we can print out the error.
So we shouldn't use... This is not right. We need guard. Do let image data model equal try JSON decoder.decode. We aren't going to be decoding, I believe. Are we? Or are we? Are we? Maybe we are. No, we're not. We're not decoding JSON data, so this is not... We're just pulling from a website, right?
We're going to get a quick message here that string interpolation produces a debug description. We can just click fix on this to silence the warning, and then we will return.
Himanshu, where do you live? I live in Queensland, Australia. Is there still demand for iOS dev roles in your country? Sort of. Sort of. But I can work remotely as an iOS dev, and I can also work, yes, as a freelancer, definitely. As a job, it's kind of competing with React Native and some other ones, so sometimes yes. And yeah, I mean, if you're good, you can probably get a job. If you're good.
And then we get this response, and we want to make sure that this is a HTTP URL response. So we're going to say guard let response equals, and I think I spelled response wrong here, so response as with a question mark and HTTP URL response.
That's what it wants.
We'll say else. We'll print here invalid response. Then we will return. And finally, we want to make sure that this response is a good response. So if you Google HTTP URL response codes, which I did right here, I found a random website. Basically, there are generic codes that are used across the entire internet to determine what type of response it is, whether it is informational, successful, whether it's an error or a server error. So we're basically going to make sure that our response is successful, and it's between 200 and 299. So down here we'll just say guard response.status code is greater than or equal to 200, and
hey, wait, didn't we oh fuck, I can't check it because my thing's freaking messed up for some reason, but we are using that. Hold on, I'm gonna open the file in my text editor. Oh no, my notes, apparently, because it's the only place they'll freaking open for some reason. Let me find my services. My coin data service, open with notes, I mean, import. So here's our code. I'm just gonna chuck it into delete. Chuck it into our thing here. I'll put the bottom. In here. So we have an async guard let HTTP response equals response as HTTP URL response 299 contains HTTP response status code else throw error. So maybe that's what we want to do. So we can simplify this to just go let data response equal try await URL, yeah. So we don't, oh, hold on, let's just refresh what we're doing here. Guard let URL, guard let URL string. I did this myself as well. I like doing this. Equals this string here. Oh, no, not guard. What am I doing? So here we have string URL string. Right? So we're making sure the URL is there. So that's the URL. And then else. So the function is going to throw async throws, throw an error, and it's going to return image data model, right? Sorta. Return throw URL error dot bad URL, right? But we're not decoding, that's the thing. So we want to actually return a... What do we want to return with this? Hold on, let's keep going through the tutorial.
Response.statuscode is less than 300, but response. After we have let JSON string equals a string, and we'll open the parentheses. We'll use the data encoding initializer. We'll pass in our data, and the encoding will be .utf8. Then let's just print out the JSON string. Okay, so there's a lot of setup here that we will shorten in a second, but I wanted to walk you through like everything that's really going on in this data task. So in our init, let's call get posts.
So he's gonna clear it up in a second.
And this should then run as soon as we load up the app. The final thing here is I want to put a URL into our URL because we actually need somewhere to download from. So what we're going to use is a website called jsonplaceholder.typecode.
So the function is just what we're going to put into the thing, right? So if we go into here, we're going to return... Are we going to return anything? Yeah, we want to return this, right? Just the HTML. It's just breaking down the URL string to just having the DNS of the URL and the rest to a variable called path. I actually don't know how to do that. DNS, just DNS of the URL.
And this is a
endpoint equals URL string plus path. Is that literally how you incorporate it? In practice, use variables like this. So instead of this, you're saying let endpoint like that, you mean? Something like that. But how would you... Now path can be anything. Like in one case, it can be path equals /250, and in some other cases, path 251. Right, but I don't know what that means though. Like, what's the? Oh, you mean different? Are you talking about this? No. So this is the size of the image, not a different photo. It's not a seed. Right, I see what you're saying now, though. I see what you're saying. Right. Like that, right? So this would be, path would be, oh no, path would be, like 250, right? So pretty much like that, right? Nice. But, okay, just to test, let me turn all this off. And here, that doesn't pull, right? Or does it? No. It has to be done by the git thing, right? That would mean it's on the server. I mean, my own thing. So it returns well, then what do we want it to return though? That's where I'm confused now. What you did right now is called as passing data in form of path parameters. Oh, interesting. Well, that was fun to learn. I hadn't done that before. But great way to do it. Definitely. I can see that.
Public website that's free to use, and it basically has as developed. So whenever this website, if we scroll down, we can see that there are a bunch of resources. We can see that there's a URL JSON. Use our other options as well. We can do comments, photos. The photos actually have a
Wait,
image
this is
URL
not the one that I was trying to find. I know it's in this playlist though. Let me open up this playlist real quick. Intermediate. Oh no, it's not here. It's, oh, is it here? Maybe it is. Download JSON, codable. Using combine. Now I don't know which one it is. Let's see if this one.
To nil.
I
Out
think
the
it's,
data
I don't think it's this.
equals customer model. Check this out if you're following me. Don't just do this for all the variables. A lot of times, for example, we're downloading JSON from the internet. It's much rarer to.
You can look it up. Query parameter versus path parameter. after a question mark. Separated by ampersand. Query string. Interesting. I'll read this more properly later. I'll keep it open.
Have to actually.
Let me check this other one here. This combine
Something
one.
else to use. View model will create a class. And the situation I'm thinking, just to go through the motions here, all that.
What
input,
was it?
then we
I
need
know.
code here.
Or
We'll
maybe it
set
was in the
posts
first
equal to return
tutorial
posts.
section.
And we're gonna get the error here that posts requires explicit use of self. And we've seen this now for a couple videos straight, so you should be familiar with it. And the easy way to fix it is to just put self.posts. But
Is it this? No, I haven't done this yet. SwiftUI in practice. Netflix Bumble. When did he do these? Only 1 year ago. Oh, nice. Interesting. I know it's in here somewhere. Rotation, drag, scroll view. Ones I haven't seen. Core data, relationships, background threads. Weak self, I need to cover that with him. Escape encodable. Download JSON. Pick some. This is really annoying me. I'm gonna go back to my practice file here, and I gotta grab the file that has this in it. Downloading images. Async, is this it? Open with notes here. Import. Oh yeah, this is it. So this is the, I don't know where he did this, but I have it here now. Xcode, where are you? There you go. So I don't want that, I want this one here. So we have the thing here. He actually uses pick sum. And you hand over response like this. And return a UI image. So then download with escaping. Is this how you do it? Because I mean, obviously it works because he did it. It works. But is there not another way to pull it down? Maybe I'm just really confused about. Maybe there isn't another way. Maybe I'm thinking about APIs which seem easier, like these, and doing JSON I'm more familiar with than just pulling something down from the web. Response validation. this decodes. Right, this decodes. But we're not decoding, right? Let image equal UI image data type data. Return image here. So we're returning an image. No, we're returning this image, which is a UI image. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. We download escaping. So we need the download with escaping thing. So that's how we download the. Or is that a separate way to do it? That might be another way. Is that not his escaping one? At escaping, is that it?
vm.text to the new.
I don't think this
and
is
do
it.
all the code to download from the internet. But what we can do is call a dispatch queue, so you can understand why we are actually variable. We'll do
This is not it. I'm
called
pretty
data of change the function. Because of that, we create this variables into this download
sure.
result.
So is it not this
and
one?
then we could access,
Escaping
we could download
JSON.
an image from. And I do this, we can actually let's just go. I
thought
covered
it was
escape
this.
simulator one more.
I guess not.
And of course, when we went to actually append those posts to the post model, we did it on the main thread.
Okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I have it here. I just want an explanation if it was both or not. It's your consistency with these videos for me. Thanks, Terry. Well, I'm trying to be consistent. I mean, I'm not even just doing it. I'm not even doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for myself to make sure that I am constantly learning. It's important for me. But I appreciate that you appreciate it too. And it gets better because I can listen to you while trying to get on my own journey for learning how to build a hosting company. The technical parts. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh. I'm glad you can hear my frustrations and you know you're not alone, right? Fuck, download with escaping. Completion handler. Escaping. UI image error. Maybe I need to go over escaping and stuff for this in particular. Session trans weak self and weak self to data response error in let image equals self handle response. Right. Okay, so this looks like it's a major part of it. I feel like this is something I need to do like maybe 10 times over and over again until I can, or 20 times, I don't know, until I can remember all of this and write it all myself without looking at a tutorial or anything like that. And I understand it. I'm glad you're sharing in the struggles here. I just need to find that tutorial. JSON escaping. It's not JSON, it's oh, is this it? What's this? Swift currency
Bottom.
2. Oh, this is it. This is the one. Yeah, here we go. What was this one? Continued or what? Oh, thanks, Sai. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone who's new and subscribed. Sorry, I'm not Omega enthusiastic right now because I'm just like really tired. I just wanted to, like, I know I can't figure this out right now. I mean, I'm just trying to get the idea in my head to wrap around that what I need to do for next session, because this is only like a small portion of it, and there's stuff that I need to memorize basically. It was here. It was here. Right. So this is the tutorial I need to go over again.
Fonts.
I need to go over this a couple times. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save this actually. Swift learning here. All right. Look, guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night. It's 2 a.m. almost for me, and I do have work again tomorrow. At least I don't have to get up early, so that's why I'm so late tonight. So yeah, I think that's gonna be me. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, it's really awesome to hang out with everyone, and I'm glad I can at least provide some sort of enjoyment, or camaraderie with my streams here, because it helps me and it seems to be helping you guys as well. So that's awesome. Bye bye, Lost. Good night. Good night, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great night. Great evening. Great morning. Wherever you are in the world, guys. Keep at it. Don't give up, even if it gets hard. That's the message you should keep in your head. Just keep going. If it gets hard, that's when you got to keep pushing a little bit more, and you'll get over that difficulty level. You will. So yeah, this is what we'll do next time, and I'll be back tomorrow, or today technically. I'm working. Why am I working? But it's my day off, so usually from streaming, so I won't be on. I've actually got some stuff on. I realized I got a birthday party today, or tonight now, so I actually can't be streaming today anyway. So yeah, I'll be back. Oh, excuse me, jeez. We'll be back on Monday. So hopefully see you guys there. Bye. Take care, all.